In New York, concrete jungles.
All right. This is what neighborhood you should live in New York City.
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're like planning to move here, or you're in the city looking somewhere to move, we're giving you advice on where you think you would fit best, and we're kind of giving our experience in these places and like what's around there and like what type of gays are living there. So you like
Yeah.
find your people.
Let's start with the most common. Like the classic gay neighborhood, Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. So this is like everybody in the world. I think people say like, oh, like what's the gay area of New York? People are saying Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
It used to be Chelsea. Now it's like Hell's Kitchen. Is it the best area to live in? Very, very debatable. I would say no.
But it is like the most gays per capita in New York
yes.
City.
And people are like obsessed with it. People are like, I love Hell's Kitchen. Like I've been here like for 10 years. Like, I'm gonna stay here. Like it's gay. All
It's
the
very
gay bars.
city.
All
Like
the gay
you're
bars.
in the city. All the gay bars, yeah.
It's like easy transit. Like
Mhm.
for the most part, you have like ACE, 123, NWR. Like it's just
All the
like
trains.
everything.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of food options. Like
Yeah.
tons. Like on 8th and 9th. Like it's just like a little like it's on 30. Like the streets are 30. It's very loud.
Right.
It's very loud.
This is where you live.
Yeah, I do live there now, and from experience,
Yeah.
and I lived for a couple months, and I'm like honestly like already like ready to get out of there, just because it's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of people.
You have to be a city boy
Yeah, you
to live there.
Yeah.
It's too much for me personally. I need I need a neighborhood. I need like be a little bit out of all the like chaos. But like if you are just like moving to New York, it's probably a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean that's where like
Right?
most people start out. It's like
Yeah.
they move to Hell's Kitchen, but if you're smart, you should skip that part. You should like
I skipped that part.
skip it, and I don't think you'll have FOMO. I don't think you'll have FOMO at all.
No, you won't have FOMO.
Okay, the next is the up and coming.
No, let's go.
No?
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to this one actually, because I feel
Chelsea?
like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
Chelsea
a-
West Village. I'm
a
kind of
big-
grouping them together
This is a big gay area
because
as
they're
well.
very like similar. Like Chelsea is
Mhm.
like below
Mhm.
Hell's Kitchen, like
Mhm.
geographically, and then the West Village is below Chelsea, and the West Village is more like neighborhood vibes, but it's very expensive. And Chelsea is like more expensive than Hell's Kitchen, probably less expensive than Chelsea, but like it's both of those are like way more preppy than Hell's Kitchen.
True.
Like if you live in West Village, you probably have a really good job and make a lot of money. Chelsea, you like same kind of thing, but just like a little bit less, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it's not as expensive, but everyone I know that lives in the West Village or Chelsea has like a career.
You got money. Yeah, the pipeline goes, you move to New York, you live in Hell's Kitchen, you stay there for like 5 years, you're like, oh, like I have some money, like I should move to a nicer area. Then you move to Chelsea, and you're like, oh, this is like nice. This is like really like higher end restaurants, like higher end people, I guess, like making more money, like not that many like younger people. Like, okay, then you're like, oh wait, I'm like at the top of my career, I can like ball out. Then you move to West Village. That's the pipeline.
Yeah, that's a good pipeline explanation.
Yeah, and I know gays that have like done that. Like I know gays like in their 60s, and they're like, yeah, I would.
It's basically like what they did.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
And there's a whole other pipeline. So like if we're staying in Manhattan, that's like all the West Side. On the East Side, there's a pipeline, I think, from the Lower East Side to the East Village.
Okay. Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
But I feel like most likely the Lower East Side to the East Village. Because I would say like they're a little bit more off-brand gay neighborhoods. Like they're not they're not like actually like I would say gayborhoods. Like Hell's Kitchen or Chelsea or West Village. Very iconic like gay neighborhoods.
Yeah.
This is like more off-brand where like
there's more straight people.
Probably there's more straight people there.
Especially in Lower East Side.
And you're probably a little bit more like on a different path than like the college to career pipeline.
Like if you have a lot of straight friends and you like vibe with that, you're kind of like the token gay of the group. You should like go on East Side because there's gonna be a lot of college graduates after they move from school and they're like, oh, I live in New York. They move to like Lower East Side
or East Village.
Like a good community over
but
there.
Also like if you're in college and like you're moving to New York and you're gonna like I don't know a school here. That's
Mm-hmm.
also a great place to live because it's very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
The transportation's decent, and like a lot of young people. They're like definitely more younger neighborhoods.
Yeah, so I think if you're kind of like
Yeah.
established in your career and you're like wanting to move to New York from like a decent sized city, I don't think that you're gonna like it there as much. I think you should look more into like Chelsea and West Village if you want to be in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's a different story.
There's like I know like a like so like the Upper West Side isn't on here, but like a lot of gays live there, and it's like a little bit more like neighborhood vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's by like Central Park, so like it's a really nice area.
Oh yeah,
So
upper.
like, but then also like there's FIDI where like some gays live if they're
Uh,
like in finance or like law.
yeah, and you're like
Yeah,
business, and
but
you're
they're not
like
like
going to
necessarily
work.
like gay neighborhoods.
Yeah, and we also skipped Upper East Side. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
but
not Upper. No, sorry, Upper East Side and Upper West Side.
I said Upper West Side.
Oh really?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was just talking about the Upper West Side.
I was
You know, there's
spacing.
some things
I was
that
spacing
I
out.
would have. Ah!
Sorry, I was spacing. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Okay, yes.
Oh, in Harlem.
Oh yeah, Harlem. Yeah, Harlem's a great area as well.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah. A lot of like
you
I
can
feel
get
like gays that
you
live
can
in
get like
like
so
nightlife.
much like square footage
Yeah,
for like the amount of money you're spending.
but that's like it in Manhattan. Like those are the gay neighborhoods in Manhattan. The other neighborhoods are kind of outside of the city
Mm-hmm.
and like mostly Brooklyn, but then Astoria's in Queens. So maybe we can start in Astoria and like go
Go
down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Astoria
You
to
like
me,
you've
like I
been there
know a few
once.
people that like live there.
Uh-huh.
They work in like probably like nightlife,
Okay.
but
Yeah, Astoria's good. Astoria has like a good like fun like almost like you have like everything there that you need. Like you have like shops, you have it's more like it feels like a small town inside New York City, I guess.
yeah.
Like there's like low like smaller restaurants. It's very
Hmm.
cute, really good food. There's amazing Greek food, and there's amazing like Colombian food over there. So
The food is good.
yeah, I would like Astoria's like a fun place. You can get some good square footage as well.
It's cute. Yeah.
If you're like more of like a chill gay, that's like a good area for you.
Yeah.
Like if you want to take
If you're not in the scene.
yeah, if you're like working like in the city, and you're like, okay, I need like a break. Like I want to just like go back home, chill, like have like peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Astoria's the place for you to be.
Yeah. But it's easy to get to the city from Astoria. It is hard to get from Astoria to other neighborhoods in Brooklyn, such
True.
as Williamsburg.
Yeah, the New York Transit's so different from like Brooklyn Transit.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, next.
Williamsburg. I think Williamsburg and East Williamsburg are like
Yeah.
kind of like all together. But like,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say about gays that live in like Williamsburg, or like why would a gay want to move to Williamsburg or East Williamsburg? Like, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm. There is a pipeline that's like you try the city out, and you're like, okay, city life is not for me, but I still like want like all of like
Yeah.
space. It's like I have everything around me, like grocery stores, I have like restaurants, I have like bars,
Plus
and
the
that is
city.
like Williamsburg, and it's more like a local like community, and
Yeah.
you're kind of like
There's not
um,
really like a lot of gay bars or clubs in like
there's
in
like
Williamsburg,
animal,
but you're close
yeah,
to like
yeah,
you're like just a train away from like the
mm-hmm.
neighborhoods in Manhattan that we've
Yeah,
talked about and other neighborhoods in Brooklyn.
yeah. I think Williamsburg's like the same pipeline that we had from sKitchen to Chelsea to West Village. There's a pipeline from like Bushwick Bed-Stuy to Williamsburg.
Or Hell's Kitchen to Williamsburg if the city's
yeah,
not for you.
yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
'cause
like
it's
Williamsburg, you
comparable to
still have to
Chelsea.
like have a good job, make decent money. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're more of like a like so like the Hell's Kitchen, Chelsea, West Village, very clean cut vibes. Similar to like Williamsburg. Like you're kind of in between like that clean cut boy vibe and like
Mm-hmm.
the underground like Bushwick
Mm-hmm.
Bed-Stuy type of like
True. Yeah,
situation.
you have like enough money to live there.
Yeah.
Williamsburg is like probably the most expensive area in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. So
100%.
but for a reason, like you can get to the city easily. You can get to like these parties out in Brooklyn easily.
Yeah, and it's a nice area. Like you're
Oh
by
yeah,
like parks, bars,
yeah.
everything
There's
is like
a
there.
good gay. The gays
Yeah.
are moving out there.
I would if I had to choose a neighborhood to live in,
Mm-hmm.
it would be Williamsburg. Like if money like wasn't a question, like
Mhm.
whatever, I'd probably live in Williamsburg.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next.
Bushwick and Bed-Stuy. Group these together. Similar vibes.
These are like the mullet gays, the very like baggy cargo pants gays, the wanting to like just like live a lifestyle that's like fun and free and just like taking bucket to the world. Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Bushwick and Bed-Stuy are like a good like.
Mm-hmm.
You are not pretentious if you live in one of these neighborhoods,
No,
which is a good thing.
you're kind of into rats, honestly. Like they're kind of cute.
Yeah, like maybe had pet rats as a child.
But yeah, this
Um,
is where we're moving probably.
yeah, I would live there, and there's like
We're
good
going to.
places to go out close by.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can get like everywhere we've listed so far, besides Astoria, you are sacrificing something, whether it
Oh
is
yeah,
like a
money.
small bathroom or you don't have in-unit laundry or there's no
Mhm.
dishwasher. You don't have to compromise in Bushwick or Bed-Stuy. You can probably find something that has everything that's affordable to live in.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like the quality of life is just like generally better. The
Mhm.
train situation isn't ideal, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's like to get into the city. Yeah, you're just gonna be like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's like 30
But there's a lot of
minutes.
gays that live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like another good place. Like if you're starting off and you don't want to live in the city,
Yeah.
this is like a place.
If you listen to FKA Twigs, you're gonna move there. Okay. If that was like one of your like for 2025 top Spotify listeners, you need to move there. Okay?
Yeah.
That's like the vibe. If you're like into like Taylor Swift, Hell's Kitchen's your vibe.
Go to Hell's Kitchen if you like.
Like
Taylor
that's
Swift.
the difference.
Yeah.
Like where you're starting.
That's a great way to put this.
Yes.
That is a great way to put this.
That's like where I was.
Yeah.
If you're moving to the city, and that's like
FK
the vibe.
Bushwick is more like FK Twigs,
Mhm.
maybe even Charlie.
Yeah, it's Charlie. Yeah, Charlie's
Hell's
like,
Kitchen is like
Williamsburg.
Taylor Swift, Ariana.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so true.
I like that explanation. Okay, those are
That's all of them.
basically
Yeah,
like the neighborhood. Like that's the situation.
yeah. There's obviously more. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get to those later.
Maybe
But don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
we never say that. That's so true. Subscribe, like, comment.